Call the meeting to order. Roll call, Jen.
Shelley Fayant,
Ginny Hett.
Anita Matt, Charmel Gillen, Carol Langford, Len Tootie, Bing Matt, Ellie Bundy, Martin Charlo,
Present.
Mike Dolson,
I'm here.
James Steele Senior.
Would you lead us in prayer this morning, please?
Heavenly Father, today we ask that you be with us to help guide our decisions as we work on behalf of our tribal membership. We ask that you be with all of those who have lost loved ones this week, who are struggling, maybe people who are, struggling with just addictions or depression or the loss of family members. Please be with them and comfort them. Please be with our children, all of our employees as we try to navigate this COVID pandemic. Please help us to make good decisions that will be best serving for all of us, and that we can come out of this on the other side. We ask all of this in your name.
We have 2 sets of minutes. The first one is September 30th. Go ahead, Martin.
Page 3, I just wanted to add a little information when I'm talking about the cameras. Can I just put the cameras in, what was it, elder housing areas? Would be a good idea. Thank you.
Anita?
Sorry, just a quick question and clarification on page 8 where Lynn was discussing the compensating the frontline and essential workers. I'm wondering if there's been an update on that because a lot of that money was through CARES that was still supposed to have incentivized the people who work during them times. And I'm wondering if anything is being done on it, if we've had any kind of report.
So when we discussed our priorities for this new money, I'm not sure where it came out on the list, but there is money in the new round of COVID funding. So I would have to go back and ask Rick where it came out on the priority list, unless somebody else here remembers.
And just to follow up, they were, other people within their departments were all compensated, but they hadn't been. That was, I think, one of Lynn's questions, and I had had a couple people mention it as well. So I was just a follow up. Thank you.
Kelly? I don't know that it made it up to the top of the priority list, that the ones that we've been dealing with are the ones that have, that it might be beneficial to just revisit that priority list to see how far we've made it and kind of what things are still up next that maybe we can still address. September 30th.
Ellie to approve the minutes of September 30th with corrections, second by Anita. Any other changes? All those in favor? Motion carries unanimous. Our next set of minutes is October 1st.
Just had one small correction or adjustment to my third sentence on my statement, and I sent that to Abby just a moment ago. Thank you. On the third sentence, changing it to "we are all." Thank you.
I think it's just a typo. My sentence with a third, I think it should say letting our guard down. Actually, I think it's the fifth sentence.
My statement, I think on page 6, toward the end of it, it says, sometimes life choices are not the best choices. I meant that to say sometimes our choices are not the best choices. And that our person, and then it leads into the next sentence where personal choices aren't always the best for the community.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes with corrections.
Motion by Len to approve the minutes with corrections. Second by Ellie. Abby, on page 7, on my report, I think eradicating addiction is misspelled. And then creating jobs or earning opportunities for tribal members that want one. And then where I'm talking about the Ho-Chunk Inc. So instead of saying I met with Vice President Harris, I was invited to DC and met with Vice President Harris. And then at the bottom of the page, I've been involved with a group that will hold a virtual Buffalo conference on October 7th. Tom McDonald will moderate the panel at the Native American Fish and Wildlife Society Conference. On page 8, if you could take off the possibly at the Charles M. Russell Refuge, because I'm not sure if it's there or the American Prairie Refuge. Then halfway down the paragraph, council attended the National Power Meeting at Mission Valley Power last week with a top official from the BIA, Jonna Blackhair. And then 2 more sentences down, Shelley will serve on a panel with Senator Tester and the Hopi tribe. And that's today, October 5th. And then last paragraph. The dry meat racks are being installed today. If you could just change that last sentence. there any other changes? All those in favor? Motion carries unanimous.
Shelley, I'd like to make a comment,
Go ahead, Len.
council. Good morning, everybody. This is in regards to the ARPA and CARES Act funding. I think at this point in time, we need to get a report out to the membership regarding how we were planning on spending this money. I just had a lot of questions from people, and I just let them know that I would ask council to get a report out to them. So if we can possibly get one out in the Charcusta here soon, I think that would be greatly appreciated by the members.
So noted, Len. Since we just finished our last resolution yesterday, we're able to get that out now. So
Okay.
we'll work with Rob on getting something in the Charcusta next week. Okay, did we have any walk-ins, Jen? No walk-ins. Okay, we did make a change in the agenda to move Brad up first because he has court at 10. So is there a motion by Charmel to approve the agenda with changes? Are there any additions? Martin?
I'll have an addition. Open, please.
I got a couple things I'd like to clarify.
Okay, motion by Charmel,
One issue I want to address with council.
second by Mike. All those in favor? Motion carries unanimous. Okay, good morning. Brad? Can you turn on your mic, please?
Good morning. Thank you for taking time to speak with me this morning. I want to talk to you about some personnel issues. I don't know if we need to be in executive to do that or not.
We will go out of regular into